Hi, everybody. My name is Tom Libby. I'm one of the co-founders here at Smarketing Connect, and you are one of the first people we've had on our Smarketing Connect podcast. So, everybody, this is Rachel Leone, and we're going to try to get through about 15 minutes or so of some questions that I think are going to be helpful to our small business world. So, Rachel, welcome, and I'm glad to have you. And again, like I said to you a second ago, glad to have you as one of our first. So, in case I mess up, you make it comfortable for me.
No, thank you. I'm happy to be your first guest. Thank you so much. I'm honored I'm the first one.
So let's just jump right into it, right? So in a few sentences, let's give you an opportunity to tell us who you are and what you do.
Awesome. So my name is Rachel Leone, and I own Leone Marketing Solutions. We offer promotional products and apparel. Been doing this for just 17 years, just a short period of time. We are women-owned, certified by the state of Massachusetts, and I love what I do. I love my clients. I love finding innovative and fun ideas to help them stand out in the marketplace.
So when you say you love what you do, did you say actually, that it's a promotional products company? Did I hear
Promotional
that?
products and apparel
And
company.
apparel. Awesome.
And apparel. So
Awesome.
like t-shirts, jackets, clothing. We even do sneakers sometimes for companies. Hats, socks are trending right now. Upscale apparel, North Face, Patagonia, Nike, down to Port Authority, Gildan, all those sort of brands. Whatever
Awesome.
fits our clients' needs.
Very, very good. So all right. So let's see. This question I like is, what size companies do you typically work with?
We work with all sizes, anywhere from 2 employees to 10,000 employees, all varieties of industries, from staffing agencies, IT companies, event companies like Nantucket Wine Festival, lots of Project Bread, nonprofits, big sister associations, anyone that needs a way to stand out using their brand to promote them on products that we offer.
So as a follow-up question to this, not to exclude anybody or make anybody feel bad, but do you have a favorite?
Oh my gosh. A favorite. I didn't mention this. I think my favorite is my bank client. I love my bank client. They're just great. They get it. They're always looking for me for fun, innovative ideas. I think that they're my favorite industry if I had to pick one.
So banking industry is number one.
Yes. Yes, if I had to pick one, that's what I would say.
Cool. So
Yes.
let's see. So what would you say is a must-have business tool for small businesses, and why would you suggest it?
Well, if you asked me this last month, it'd be very different than my answer today. So, as you can imagine, hand sanitizers have been a very popular product over the past 3 weeks. So, if I'm answering right now, today, I would say hand sanitizers. I can't keep up with the demand from the individual single serve packets to the 2 ounces, the 3 ounces. Mostly every one of my clients over the past month has ordered these. I had to answer you a month ago, I would say a journal, I would say a nice pen, I would say something to help your brand stand out. Also now trending is everyone's working at home now, as we know. So home office essentials. What do you need at home that's going to make you comfortable to get your job done? So my clients have come to me and said, all my employees are at home now. What can I give them that has our brand on it? So things like, mouse pads, earbuds, USB ports, charging buddies, sticky note cubes, those sort of things. So it's a very different marketplace.
Interesting. That's actually interesting that you say that, because from a promotional product standpoint, with my logo on it, if that was in like some employee's home office, I wouldn't have thought of that. But that's a great idea.
So it's definitely different from this week to last week, to last month for sure.
Sure, I'm sure. All right. So what kind of challenges do small business owners ask you to come in for, like, to solve? So someone has a challenge that they're looking to, to solve from their branding or marketing perspective. What do they typically ask you to come in and solve?
Well, they'll say to me, Rachel, I'm going to an event, I'm going to a networking event, and I want, everyone's giving out, the same things. They're giving out like a mug or a cup or a pen, or, what can I give out that will help promote my business that's unique? I want to be cutting edge. So that's what we'll brainstorm, like, who the audience is, what the event is, who the audience is, who they're trying to target. We'll find some unique things and maybe some like fun taglines. Like we did, for a mortgage company, we did some chapstick and it said like the lender you stick with It was chapstick.
Yeah.
Or we've done like lifesavers, and the tagline was like, need a lifesaver, call, phone number. We've done like flashlights, like where the light to your success, things like that. So we'll try to find innovative ways, fun little marketing taglines to help them, stand out in the marketplace. Right now, all the towns are passing those plastic bag bans.
Yeah.
So lots of eco-friendly bags, the insulated ones, coolers. Those are fun, unique things that people are going to use time and time again. And the brand will be kept, top of mind.
Very cool.
So yeah, those are some of the things. Those are some challenges right now.
This one's I like this one. When I designed this question, I really wanted to kind of put you guys on the spot. So if you were talking with somebody looking to bring in a sales or a marketing agency, what kind of advice would you give them, when they're in the process of hiring those people?
Well, there definitely has to be synergies. You have to make sure that their business is aligned. I came from the marketing world. I was at Online Communications for many years before I started my own business. It was fun. I love the industry. But there really needs to be like synergies. You really have to have a common goal in mind when you're looking to partner with a sales or marketing agency.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit? We have a little extra time, so.
Yeah, no, sure. So I guess just my point is that, you have to be aligned with the same goals. So for example, if the events have to align, the strategies have to align, there has to be common goals in place. Having trouble with this one because I don't usually engage with a lot of agencies to date, so I'm having a hard time with this question. That's okay. But anything you else want to ask me, feel free.
Oh, so then we'll move on to the next question.
All right.
I had this idea of a question because I think sometimes when we watch these podcasts, we forget that we're watching people that have normal, regular lives. So I was thinking of a question that would just be more fun, right? So it's like if you could be any superhero, who would you be and why?
All right, so this is actually a funny one because my first job out of college, we used to work in little cubicles. And we would, Friday afternoon we'd have fun, and I would be Supergirl, and I would literally sit on the chair, and I would go through the office on the back of the chair, being Supergirl, like my arms up in the air. So when you asked this question, I immediately thought of I'd be Supergirl because that's just, I wish there was more time in the day to get everything you need to get done. Now I have a lot more time than I thought I would, based on what's happening in the world, but I wish I have a magic power to get rid of the virus and keep everybody healthy, so it wouldn't spread like it is right now. So that'd be I'd be Supergirl.
Supergirl.
So I could make anything happen. I was going to say Wonder Woman, but I feel Supergirl is it made me crack up when you asked me that question.
and it fits because of your past, right?
It does. Every time I see those old colleagues, like, oh, Supergirl. So it made me laugh when I saw the question.
Well, and again, remember why I was thinking this question only because I think sometimes we take these things too seriously, right?
Totally.
That's kind of why I thought this question would be fun to ask all of our experts to just throw in a little bit of their their comical side to this. So I appreciate it.
You have to have fun. You have to have fun.
Definitely. So I think this is actually the last question on our stop here, which is. It's kind of an opportunity for you to kind of promote somebody else and pay it forward, so to speak.
Yes.
And again, we want to keep this podcast going for some of the small businesses that are going to be watching it. So having good guests on the podcast, I would assume, is going to be extremely valuable. So do you have anybody that you'd like to give a shout out to and that you would suggest should be a guest on this podcast?
I do. I was going to recommend another Smarketing contact, Robin Zamora. She's a marketing and PR expert. I just love her energy. I love her enthusiasm. She's always just positive, always upbeat. And I think she would do an amazing job on this podcast. I could just already see her, lighting up the podcast with her different stories and experiences. So she's very inspirational. I think we need it now. So I recommend Robin. Rock and Robin, as I call her.
Yeah, Rock. And, I know Robin well too. So I thought of Robin. And the only reason that I didn't ask Robin to come on first is because she would have been a tough act to follow.
I appreciate that. Thank you. So, I would not want to go on after Robin.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe
she should be your last.
Yes, good idea. So I'll reach out to Robin. Thank you very much, Rachel. So this is, I put this up here. I want to make
Oh,
sure
awesome.
it's okay with you. The one
Thank
thing I
you.
didn't put up here was an email address, because I didn't think you wanted that really widely publicized, because it's not on your website or anything anywhere either. But I did put the link to your contact form on there. So everybody, this is Rachel Leone from Leone Marketing. Her website's right there on the screen for you. The phone number is also listed on her website, so I felt comfortable putting it there.
Yeah, the email is definitely fine. It should be on there. I got to look at that. It should be all over the place.
When you click on the email on your web page, it goes to an actual web form. So that's why I
Okay.
didn't include the email.
Gotcha.
But if you'd
I'm
like to,
happy.
if you'd like to throw out your email out there, go for it. I'll give you half a second
Sure.
to go ahead.
So it's Rachel, it's Rachel, and then it's at leonemarketing.com. But please
Awesome.
email me, call me, Facebook me, whatever, but however you want to get hold of me is fine.
Facebook me. There we go. All right,
Facebook.
Rachel, thank you very much. You've been an awesome guest, and I can't wait to get some more of this stuff down with you.
Great. Thanks, Tom. Have a great day.
You
All
too.
right. Take
Bye.
care. Bye-bye.